What's up, guys? Alright, so welcome to the second video or another video. Let me try and get this as forward as I can as possible. Today we will be learning how to teleport to things with Lua and using an executor. It will be part one of the basics of exporting, and so I'm not gonna waste y'all's time, so let's just get straight into it. So I'll be showing y'all how you can teleport to things, and for the game we'll be using is Mining Simulator because it has a sell area and a shop area. So just the basics of a simulator. That's the reason why I'll be going to Mining Simulator, because I'm gonna teleport to the sell area and the shop area to simulate an auto thing, whatever. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. So I hope y'all enjoy the video, and I'll be doing the next part on how you can get the executor to make the code. But here are the basics. So you'll need Xeno or any Roblox executor. And if you don't know how to get Xeno, that will be next video, exactly next video. But I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you should already have it. And if you don't, I won't be making a whole video on it, and since this is separate, but there is a website that you can go to get Xeno, and they might have a tutorial to show you how to get it and use it. But what about that? That's not what I'm going to be teaching y'all for today's video, but we'll be learning how to teleport. And for what we'll be using is Dex Explorer, and you can easily get Dex by going to the Xeno scripts thing and going to open Dex. And if you notice, well, actually, we gotta attach first. Attaching you'll have to do all the time if you want to execute scripting. So, yeah, see, there we go, it's attached. Now we can execute code. So for the basics, you can notice how if you go to a new tab, the basic startup code is print hello world. So if you do slash console, you can see what's going on in the game, and what do you call it will bring up the developer console. And so if we use Xeno, we know it's working when you execute. So print hello world, execute, and it will say what you wanted. So hello world. You can change that by going here. Don't take it out of the quotes or it won't work. Then let's, for example, subscribe and execute it, and it will say subscribe. So yeah, that's printing. I'll get to that in another video. But like I said, we're gonna be focused on learning how to teleport. So when we be teleporting, I'll probably just use the cell area. And so what you want to do is after you went to Dex, for here, wait a second, I'll do it again. So you click the script hub in it, and then you got a couple things. Mostly what you'll be needing to make the thing is Dex and infinite yield. But for now, we'll be choosing Dex. Trust me, it's a lot easier with Dex. And a lot of things wouldn't be possible without Dex. Also, Xeno doesn't support remote spy, so I'll probably upload a mobile tutorial of that, because I think Delta, which is a mobile executor, only supports remote spy, which will be very useful for making scripts. But since Xeno doesn't support it, like a PC executor, then I can't get to that. But see, as you can see, if you were to open Roblox Studio and see it looks a lot like if you were to go to Roblox Studio and you have the Explorer. It's basically like the entire game. So if I were to select the cell part, you can see that you can select things if for the developer, this is what it looked like for him if he was making the game. It looks a lot like Roblox Studio basically, because you get the Explorer, and the useful feature when you're needing is click part to select, because you can literally just click on something and it will direct you to what you clicked on. So for today's video, I'll just be making a cell and shop teleport. So I select the cell thing, and you can right click on it, and notice that all these things, but none of this, we're going to copy path. That will be very useful. So we're going to make a new tab, and we are going to start it off. So local player equals game dot players dot local player. Oh wait, player. All right, then. Oh, my Xeno's kind of laggy. Then we'll be making that will be the first variable, basically to kind of start it off. Then we'll be making a second variable. I'll just name it TP cell. Then we're gonna put our. Actually, no, I'm gonna name it. Give me a sec. We're making TP cell, and then we're gonna paste that path we had earlier, like that. Basically, this is how we copied the path earlier. It's basically going to workspace. Workspace is basically everything in the game. And then, like, notice how if you go up here, there's workspace. This is the whole thing. And like, let's say you can see all these things in workspace. So like, for example, this folder called activation. It's basically when you copy the path, it's doing it for you. So workspace.activation. You can tell that activation is a thing in the folder, and then you can find cell. See cell right here. That's what it's referring to. So you can understand that a little bit, and then what we're going to be doing, this will be needed to teleport to things. You're going to do dot C frame with a capital C and a capital F, or else it won't work. Usually if you're using Xeno like me, you'll know it will work because it'll be highlighted in like a cyan color. See, now it's like cyan or blue, kind of like a greenish color. I don't know. But yeah, we'll be needing that, and then we're going to go a couple ones, maybe like right here, and we're going to make a function. I'm going to name it go to cell. And that's just what I'm naming it, but you don't have to name it that. And make sure it looks like this. You don't, and you can name this whatever you want. I'm just gonna name it go to cell because that's what we're doing. We're going to cell. Then what we're gonna start this off with is make another variable. Make sure it's in the function equals player dot character dot humanoid root part. We will be needing the humanoid root part. It's very useful for teleporting. Basically, not even just teleporting, but in every script, you will need the humanoid root part if you're gonna move your character. And what do you call it? The best way I can describe the humanoid root part is like, let's say I enter my username, right? And you see me, it's highlighting me. Clear search and jump to. You go here and it's humanoid, right? It's pretty self-explanatory. It's the root of your character. That's why you always need the humanoid root part, which is what we wrote in Xeno, and we're getting the root of our character. So it's pretty self-explanatory. What are you yapping about? I don't know what he's yapping about. But then, wow, okay, who didn't know that? Then what you're gonna do is, we're almost done with the script. You're gonna see how we made the variable local TP cell equals workspace dot blah 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 with the C frame, right? So now that we defined humanoid root part, our root of our character, you're gonna call it. So HRP, which is the variable, basically this, all this comes after local is the variable, which you can name it whatever you want. HRP stands for humanoid root part, but you can name it whatever you want, as long as it doesn't mess with the actual thing. Like, let's say if you were to put this to S, then it would break the entire script because that's what Roblox has it automatically as. So make sure if you're getting the player, you put player, not players, because that's what this does. So then you're, after you define HRP, you're gonna do dot C frame. So humanoid root part dot C frame. So we're calling the humanoid root part, which is right here. Then dot C frame, right? And what do you call it? Then what do you call it? Equals and TP cell. What we're doing is calling the variable we made earlier with the path of what we wanted to teleport to. So TP cell is the variable. As you can see, it's being highlighted over here too. If you were to name it anything else, it wouldn't work. because I personally named it TP cell. So like if you were to name it something else, like let me just put some random FFV and then highlight it, it wouldn't show. But if you put FFV and highlight and then highlight it or select it, then it will show like that. So that's basically that. So I hope you understand. TP cell. Then dot C frame. We're calling the C frame again. So it's connecting the C frame in the cell area. Then the humanoid report dot C frame equals TP cell dot C frame. We're pretty much done, but I recommend doing like this, then end, and then what you want to do for it to work. As you can see, if you execute it, nothing's going to happen. That's because we wrapped it in a function. So what you're going to do is you want to do go to cell, which is the function we made earlier, and then execute it. Okay, it's not working. Give me a second. Wait a second. I think I see it actually. No, game dot players dot local player is the actual thing. Then players, yeah, we're calling it dot character. I don't know why it's not working. What in the world? Give me a sec. Oh! No, I see it now. I see. Ah, there it is. I see the error. See, that's just me debugging it a little bit. Notice how like in the thing we put dot C frame. We called dot C frame after this, and that's gonna break because we already put it in the variable. So that's just some simple mistakes that will always come apart when you're learning coding. It just means you're growing. See how I fixed it? My biggest tip would be sure to not like copy stuff and actually try and learn some stuff on your own. Like if you were to go to a YouTuber and they were showing the same thing like me, don't just copy everything and then let it work. I'd recommend like looking into the code and learning what things actually do. See how I fixed it that easily? So that's the end of the code. And so see, we execute it and it goes to the cell area. Simple enough, right? So things will always not be that simple if something has anti-cheat, but I'll get to that later. I hope y'all enjoyed the video and I tried making it as best as I could. I hope y'all know that like making mistakes is a part of coding, and I hope y'all enjoyed. Please subscribe, it will help a lot, and see ya.